Hi, I'm Randy here. I'm with Phil from Kenwood, and I've seen Phil at several shows and things, and you know, Kenwood does have some new radios, so they're not really out of the market. They've really come back, and Phil can tell us a little bit.
Prior to all the rumors.
Yes.
Well, the TS590 with the THD72 coming back soon on its heels, quickly after the 590 launch, has really put us back on the radar again. We're starting to increase market share month after month and enjoying the crowd here at Pacificon.
So you've seen a lot of users of the radios come up to see you here and talk about them?
Quite a few. Having a good time.
So they enthused about having the radios?
The 590 is one of the top 10 rated receivers right now. It's hard to keep them in stock.
Good. That's what we want to hear.
Good.
Great things. Okay, thanks much.
Thank you.
Have a good show.
Thanks.
That's what you're building?
Yep, it's a brain game.
Oh, the brain game. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if I should solder this in.
Yeah.
It's all writing for him. But I got it all done.
All right, let's wait.
What are you building?
I told her to look around that color. I'm building an oscillator.
Oscillator. Morse Code oscillator for practice?
Yeah. Here's a button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably doesn't do the code. How many capacitor? This is a big one, right? This is 1,000 microfarad, right? This is a larger one, small one by size. You can note position.
Yeah.
This larger one in the middle.
Which one?
Also has a polarity.
What's the polarity?
Yeah.
Hi there, Randy again. I'm over in the Yaesu booth, and I'm with Dennis, K7BV. I actually talked with Dennis a couple years ago.
Yeah, Randy.
At Dayton, so I was wondering how's Pacificon going for you? And
Well, Pacificon has always been one of our favorites because it's the venues are always great. They're clean. The organizing committee is really has their act together because they've been doing it in a number of years. And frankly, it's the only show in Northern California or anywhere, actually in this part of the world, that we do. There's just not very many shows, so it's always well attended, and they've changed their venue over here at Santa Clara, and we're really liking this facility.
Yes, it's a very nice hotel. They have lots of meeting rooms for the forums. They're running like 10 or 11 at a time.
I don't know that other than Dayton, that I've ever attended a regional hamfest that has as many forums as they do here at Pacificon. They've outstanding. Matter of fact, I'm speaking tomorrow, so they must have been really trying to jam everything in.
What are you speaking about tomorrow?
After I recovered from cancer, or part of my recovery coming from cancer is I needed to just get out and run, and so what I did is I kind of like Forrest Gump, I was going to go out on the road and drive for a week. I ended up putting on 11,500 miles on, much like when he went to start to do his run. And I was putting 6-meter operating and putting grids on. And it was very therapeutic for my head and for my body for the recovery.
So what were you putting as far as equipment and antennas for the 6-meter?
Well, actually, I used our FT450, which is a 100-watt rig. And then I had a push-up mast with a 3-element antenna made by M Squared, and it worked out just great. Just great.
Back home, just got a 450.
Yeah, there's the receiver on it. Yeah, they're a super radio because actually we designed the 450 after we made the FT2000, and our goal was to compress into a package under 10 pounds. We wanted still a 100-watt radio, and we wanted it for under $1,000, but we wanted as much of that receiver performance as we could have into that thing, and they really succeeded with that.
Yeah. Well, being an FT817 owner, I'd kind of like to see some of the newer technology and maybe that line.
You know, it could happen. I know that, you know, of course Japan is very secretive about what's coming, but I know that it's one of those radios that we would like to see if we could get some new technology in it. So, you know, when I hear that kind of talk, it always tells me, oh, maybe something's going on. So we'll see if there's something coming.
I think I got mine when they first came out. I think I got it from Texas Towers.
Oh yeah.
All over.
Yes.
Supposed to get them in, and there was an ice storm in Dallas, so it was like a couple days late. I was, really anxious to get that radio. So
For a radio,
box.
that's been around, gosh, I don't know, what, 8 years, something like that. The interesting thing about that radio is no matter what season it is, we sell roughly the same amount, and I can't say what it is because I don't want our competitors to know, but it's a very attractive number, and every month it's just boom, 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 and then there's always a bump at the Christmas season.
Okay, so it doesn't follow the sunspots.
It doesn't follow the sunspots. It doesn't follow like usually in the summer, radios drop off.
Yeah.
The salespeople are out busy. It doesn't do that. It's just consistent.
Oh, summertime's a great time for the radio because you take it with you then.
What, and that's I think what supports it is the other radios drop off. The 817 just holds steady.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, glad to see you again, Randy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This one?
Hi, I'm here with Neil, W6FOG. Has something to do with water, I take it, and you look kind of...
Maritime Mobile for 18 years.
18 years.
19 years now, yeah.
So you live on the boat?
Yes, have.
Full time?
Yep.
And where do you travel?
Right now we're in Morro Bay, and we're gearing up to head for Costa Rica next October, and maybe spend 6 months in Costa Rica and then go through the Panama Canal and then into the Caribbean to go to 30 different islands.
Oh, wow. I've never been there. So who's your friend here?
It's my service member, Nisa.
Nisa?
Yeah.
Can you say anything, Nisa?
Yeah, she's not allowed to talk in public. The only problem is, yeah.
Mike Fry.
Well, they just don't allow her to talk in public, or she's not doing her job.
Well, thanks much. Have a successful
Yeah.
voyage.
All right.
And have fun with your presentation tomorrow.
All righty. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm with Ray from ICOM here, and the last I talked and we heard from Ray was at the Ham Nation Open House Day with Leo Laporte, and you were in Huntsville, and you were talking with Leo over the D-Star radios. So.
Good. You got him. All right.
Wait a minute. This is Ray Novak. Well, I know you. How'd you get to Huntsville all that so quickly? Hey, Ray, we just are having a blast with this stuff. It is so cool. And this is, I'm using your 2820 for the D-Star. It's first time using it, and boy, I can't believe how clear and crisp it sounds. It's just, it's like you're right next door.
Followers that did not have their ham radio call sign, and they're so excited about you getting in the ham radio, they're going to do the same thing, saying, if Leo can do it, we can do it.
Wait a minute.
That's quite a setup he's got there.
It's been a fun setup. We've had a few challenges because of all the RFI that's in that area.
Yeah.
But we've got a solution that I think Leo's going to be real happy with, and knock on wood, we'll see that system debut not on the next one, which is, I'm trying to remember, do my math real quick.
Today's the 15th.
Today's the 15th, so
18th, okay.
the 20.
Kind of like the last week of October.
Yeah, the last week in October, and calendar's completely gone. But there will be a solution that hopefully we'll be showing then that Leo's going to have a lot of fun with.
Oh, we look forward to seeing that.
And while they showed a couple weeks ago using the ICOM remote-based software,
yes.
The common theme that we've heard from Leo as well as Bob is Leo wants to have a knob to turn. And that's been the key, is how can he use the 7800 to control another radio from the front panel. And that solution is in testing right now, and Leo's going to get to work on a station. If 10 meters is open, I think he's going to have a stacked antenna array to work off of on the East Coast. So he's going to get to see the extremes when it comes to operating HF.
So we're going to put a lot of technology together to make all of this this happen then.
It's going to be simple technology, but it's going to be a real big contest station that he's going to be working through for the antenna system. So it's not going to be just a tri-bander thrown up on top of the building this time.
Okay. Well, thanks much. And
Thank
we'll
you.
Look forward to seeing the new system come to life.
Oh, thank you.
Leo.
And keep up the good work. It's fun watching your videos.
Thank you. Randy at the Icon booth at Pacificon.
Or 2 and 220.
It was 8 AA, so they're inside. Antenna and
But the DSP now just forms 2 sets of filters. It forms one filter at the baseband and another filter at 2 kilohertz away. No, what the MP does actually has 2 different mixers. They feed the incoming signal. When you turn tool watch on the MP, they feed the incoming signal to 2 mixers, and you have 2 oscillators. So it actually generates.
It is really fun. Now tell me, what's up with you? Huh? Oh, you have one? Yeah, somebody called it. KM6.
So can you get some feet and a little power going?
I actually talked to you on 6 meters one day from Grass Valley.
Yes, you did.
As soon as I said Grass Valley, do you know Jim?
That's right. I remember that.